book titled Marilyn and Me, Sisters, Rivals, Friends. In a candid interview with us, Susan challenged some of the popular theories about Marilyn Monroe and her death. In her late 20s, at the height of her popularity, Marilyn Monroe put her career on hold. She left Hollywood to study under renowned acting teacher Lee Strassberg in New York. Strassberg's teenage daughter, Susan, suddenly found herself caught up in the life of America's most notorious sex symbol. With her book, Strassberg set out to clear up some misconceptions about the legendary actress.
What happened? I kind of lost track.
Do you think that Marilyn Monroe was a victim?
She wasn't, to me, a victim because she was a very ambitious, strong, manipulative woman and did it well enough to make her own production company. This is why she was a role model for me. I mean, this is aside from my jealousy of her personally, because she was getting more attention from my father.
Oh, stay back in.
You saw Marilyn when she was relaxed and unguarded. What was the real Marilyn like?
She was so likable and so simple. By simple, I mean I sometimes think that the mark of a successful person is someone who's themselves with everybody, whether it's the president or a bag lady on the street. And Marilyn was like that. She had no pretensions. Marilyn didn't give a damn about. I mean, I think what Sinatra gave her some earrings. She threw them on the floor of her closet. She sang "Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend," but she was not a material girl at all. Although that image, but remember, that image was earning her money. Mm-hmm. So she'd spend $5,000 on a dress to go sing "Happy Birthday to the President," a see-through dress. And as a matter of fact, my mother was horrified because Marilyn kept making the song sexier and sexier. And my mother said, "Marilyn, you don't have to do this. If you want to be respected, why are you going out and then kind of doing this sexy caricature of yourself?" And she said, "If I don't do this, maybe somebody else will steal the show from me." Because she didn't have a sense of her own power.
You write very little about Marilyn Monroe's involvement with the Kennedys. Do you think that she was involved with JFK and Bobby?
I don't know about Bobby. From what she said to me, she wasn't. And I gotta remember, a lot of the people who write about that didn't know her, weren't there, and I did know about Jack Kennedy, and she was having an affair with him. I don't know how long it had gone on or how much. She was always very respectful.
Let me ask you one more question. There's been so much speculation about Marilyn's death. Do you think that Marilyn's death was suicide or murder?
I don't think it was murder. I don't know. But since she had, I mean, Marilyn was playing with a loaded revolver. She took pills, so many, and so often she lived 2 pills away from a lethal dose. So when somebody has lived on that edge, how do you know? She had a lot to live for at that point. People in a lot of the books, they don't say this. She had been rehired for twice as much money. She had offers. She was doing more and more things. She had plans. So I don't believe that she deliberately killed herself. That I'm sure of. And as for the rest, I don't know, and I don't even know that anyone will ever know. And in the end, it's her life that counts, not her death.